Hi, welcome back again. This is a continuation of the previous video I made about how to create a title page for a screenplay in Final Draft. In this video, we're going to create a title page in Microsoft Word. It takes a little more work. You got to mess with the margins and the alignment of the text, but it's not really that much effort, and I'll show you how to do that. See, in Final Draft, if you remember, they have a separate title page template that you have to fill out. It's not on the main page or the main area. But in Microsoft Word or any word processing software, you have to create the title page on the first page. There's no separate template anywhere else. Alright, so let's get going on this. Alright, now it should be pretty straightforward. I mean, there's not much that goes on a title page. Just the title, the author, and the contact information, and maybe if it's based on any characters or any book or something, you can put that too. So first we want to get into the center. Oh, well, we want to change the font first. You might not like Arial. Now, Courier is the preferred one, but I use Courier Final Draft. That comes with the Final Draft software. But if you don't have Final Draft, then just go with normal Courier. Okay. Now, center. Click on this, or Control E. Control E works too. And then just hit enter a bunch of times. There we go. Oh, shoot. Oh, go up a little. Right around there, and then center again. Yeah. Maybe a little further up. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly in the center. It's a little higher up is good. Alright, so type B, I'll walk in the park. Just any time. And then hit enter twice. Once you're on this, twice. Written by, enter once, Jack Johnson. Alright, so that's the basic title, written by, and then the author. You also might want to bold this, just to make it stand out a little more. It's not required, but it helps the person read what's going on better, especially if you have a lot more text to add. Like if it's just the title and the author, then it's not a big deal. Like that, it's not really a big deal. But you'll see in a minute why it can be a big deal. Now let's say it's based on something, based on the characters created by John Johnson. Maybe I want to enter one more time there. Okay. So now we got title, written by, author, based on the characters created by him. Okay. Now, this is when you might want to bold it. See, that makes it look better. But now if you want to add contact information, if you remember in the last video, you have to add it in the lower left area, like right around here. That's the best place. You know, you don't want to do this and then put phone number, something like that. That looks weird. You want to kind of keep it out of the way of that. So there's two things you can do to add the contact information. You can do it the sloppy way and just hit enter and then try to get it down here, But then if you try to add more information, you end up on the second page and you gotta space up and try to, it's just a big mess. I don't like to do it that way. The better way to do it, it's much, much easier. Just double click in the footer. See there? And add the information there. It already starts you on the left, and it'll single space it when you hit enter, and it won't go to the second page. You'll see. Now, but before you type anything, this is very important. Click different first page, because you don't want the information in the footer to be on every page in the document. You only want it to be on the first page. That's why you click this, because this indicates that the information you add in the footer on the first page won't go to any other page. Because you don't want to have your address and phone number on every single page of your screenplay. That would look weird. And yeah, it'll just get messy. It'll interfere with the flow of everything else that's going on. So, you type phone, oh yeah, Might want to change the, because they switched the font here too. Might want to change it to Courier again, just to be consistent. 4, and address, 12345 Oak Street. And you notice each time I hit enter, it moves the text up. It doesn't go to a new page because it stays within the footer. And every time you hit enter, it just expands the footer instead of, creating more space on another page, which is bad. But this is good. Email, blah@blah.com. I don't know. Okay. And then double click out of there. Oh wait, let's just make sure. Right, their first page is on. Okay, and double click out of there. And then zoom out so you can see. So you got the contact information down there. Title, everything's in place. Author, created by. So when we go to another page, Control Enter. See there? The footer does not have the address information, the contact information. But if I hadn't clicked on this, then this would appear over here, watch. Oh, now it just takes it away. What do you think? See? But like, here, let me show you something. I'll click off of it, and then I'll type in something. See? It shows up on both pages. So, to prevent that from happening, you gotta delete this on the first page, click this, and then, boom. Nothing shows up on the next page, or the page after that. Let me show you. Nothing there either. So let's go over it again. There. Well, you click this, type the information, double click off, and then it doesn't show up on the next pages. All right. So that's how you do it. Well, let me just get it back, so Control Z. Oh, it doesn't work. All right, let me type it real fast again. Phone at address 355 Oak Street. Phone. Oh, sorry. Email blah@blah.com. Okay. Double click away, and there you go. So that's how you create a title page. It's not too complicated. And then you would start your screenplay here. Fade in, blah blah, exterior, park. There. Of course, there's a whole other video I can make about writing your screenplay in Microsoft Word. It's so much harder. I mean, you'll be messing with the margins all the time. That's why I prefer screenwriting software like Final Draft. It just makes your life so much easier. Especially if you write a lot of screenplays, you'll want to stick to Final Draft or any other screenwriting software. So this video is over now, so subscribe.